Well, hey YouTube, it's Elvis Ammo here. Hey, today I'm going to do a video on will powder coated bullets still fire after being submerged in water for it's been approximately 17 hours, and this is I measured the depth of the water, and it's 3 inches, and I had it poured into a solid container before this, and it was 3.5 inches, so it was sitting in 3.5 inches of water, and I just put them into a clear bottle for the dramatic video effect. So here it is. Here's what I've got. So I decided this has really been one of the great questions that I've gotten on the comment section at one point. Is the powder coated bullet a good seal in the case to not allow water in if it was submerged in water? And I thought, man, that's a great question. As a matter of fact, I have some experience with this, with good results randomly in the past. So, but I've never done a video on it. And so what I've done is I selected just a couple of popular rounds, 9mm. I selected the just random ammo that I load in bulk. Alright, so I deliberately just went into my bucket of ammo that I load in bulk and just pulled out a couple of them, and that way I can I didn't do anything special to the ammo. I didn't load them and try to favor them in any way. So I literally just chosen ammo that I already had loaded in a bucket. All right, powder coated 9mm, and so I selected 2 of them just so we'll have a better idea. If one don't go off and the other one does, I don't know. So I have 2 of those. I'll go ahead and pull them out and show you what I have in here. We'll pour this water out. And here's what I've got. I'm going to go ahead and just dry them off, and then I'll show you the selection that I have. This is probably a pretty good representative selection, in my opinion. That's why I chose these. But this is a good start. If this, depending on how this test goes, will depend on, if we need to proceed any differently. So what we've got is, these are my randomly selected 9mm bullets. They're just powder coated. There's no sealer at all in these, neither in the primer or around the bullet, because that was the idea. We just want to know, will these things seal on their own with just a regular primer with a powder coated bullet? Alright, and then the other 2 powder coated bullets that I chose was these subsonic 300 blackout missiles, 230 grain. Alright, so these have all been sitting in water for approximately 17 hours in 3.5 inches of water. Alright, Here they are. And I've done the same thing with these. I just reached into my bucket of ammo that I already had loaded, that I load in bulk, and so I wouldn't do anything biased to favor these rounds at all, because that's really what we wanted to know. And then I chose, I wanted to see if, you know, so I chose a couple of subsonic factory rounds, and these are 220 grain Remington UMCs. Alright, many people are familiar with this round for sure. It's very popular. So I chose these to see how they do submerged in the water as a comparison. And then what I done is I chose, let me see which ones I have here. Okay, these two right here, let me make sure, because I'm going to shoot these separately in a separate mag. These are the cellular and below, cellular below, whatever. That's these, very popular round. We still don't know what they're called. We can't pronounce it anyway. Okay, so there it is. These are very popular rounds, so I just went ahead and chose these. I don't know whether these are sealed or not. I've not been able to find any information pertaining to whether they're sealed or not. So these are the cellular and below, and I'm going to put these in a separate magazine right here. And then we have MagTech. This is the MagTech in question, and these are 115 grain full metal case FMCs. Now when I bought these quite a while back, I thought I had read about this ammo that it was sealed ammo, but I'll be honest with you, I can't see anything. Usually the sealer shows up better than this. You know, you can see it around the primer for sure. This may or may not be. And just recently I'd looked it up and I couldn't find any information whether it was sealed or not. But that's the information I wanted to give you, because that's all I know. So the MagTech is going in this mag. Beside the MagTech box. This one is going beside the cellular and below box. And then well, I was going to dunk some of these in the water and I didn't. That's okay. I was going to put some hollow points in there. Forget it. They wasn't in there. So this is what I've got. I've got 2 different types of factory 9mm and our run-of-the-mill powder-coated bullets, and then I have factory Remington UMC and run-of-the-mill powder-coated bullets. So let's see if these can, which one of these fire and don't. I can't tell if there's water in it or not. They'll either, if they're wet, they won't fire. We already know that. So here we go. I'll tell you what we'll do is we'll go ahead and fire the factory ammo first. So I'm going to go ahead and fire the cellular and below. Alright. And let's see if they fire. They've been sitting in the water for 17 hours. I'm going to plug my ears in. And here we go. Factory ammo submerged in water. Yep. Very good, cellular and below. So now we're going to go ahead and shoot the MagTech. Let's see. MagTech submerged in water for 17 hours. Very good, MagTech. I sure hope my powder coated bullets do the same thing. So now we'll put the powder coated 9mm in here. God bless my 9mm powder coated bullets. Very nice Elvis ammo powder coated bullets. I'm pretty excited that happened. I was hoping it would, because I did have an experience in the past where I had some ammo for about 24 hours or more submerged, powder coated, and they fired. So there we go. That was no sealer whatsoever. So now what we're going to do is we're going to fire Factory Remington out of the 300 Blackout. Factory Remington subsonic ammo, 220 grains, submerged in water for 17 hours, approximately, probably a little more. Alright, old Factory Remington did the trick. So now we'll go ahead and put the man, I sure hope my powder coated bullets do the trick. Come on, baby. You know we like to be excited about that. Very sweet. That was awesome. I really didn't know the answer to this stuff, and it was just awesome. I can't remember who asked me the question now, about this test, but I didn't want to seal up some ammo or find a alternative way of sealing ammo or anything until first we shot just what we had, just the way it was. YouTube, I hope you found that interesting. Our powder coated bullets will certainly, this is just kind of a representative sample of, if you have ammo sitting in a ammo can and it gets filled with water overnight or something like that. Obviously this is a good test with good results. We can feel more confident in our ammo. The powder coated bullets certainly seal up very well, and the primers just seal on their own with no sealer whatsoever. YouTube, I'll see you in the next video.